Today, we're exploring one of the most famous and chilling Roblox myths ever created, 4N1, also known as Annie. Her story has spread across Roblox, YouTube, and TikTok, gathering millions of views and becoming a core part of Roblox creepypasta history. From a tragic childhood to disturbing in-game encounters, 4N1 has become a legend. This is the full biography, history, appearance, theories, and game breakdown, told from start to finish. So sit back, relax, and let's dive deep into the strange and unsettling world of 4N1. Chapter 1, The Biography of 4N1. 4N1, presumably named Annie, is believed to have been born on February 18, 2006, and was only 10 years old when she died. Her life, according to the myth, was filled with pain and abuse. Annie lived with her mother, who was cruel, violent, and unpredictable. Any small mistake Annie made would result in punishment. One day, Annie innocently broke a plate, but instead of a simple scolding, her mother did something horrifying. As punishment, Annie's mother killed her dog, the one thing Annie loved most, and fed the dog to her without her knowing. When Annie discovered the truth, she was devastated. In a moment of rage and trauma, she attempted to kill her mother, but she failed. Her mother then locked Annie inside their home and set the house on fire. Annie, 4N1, died in the flames, trapped inside with no escape. Short pause, but this isn't where the story ends. Chapter 2, The Developer's Encounter. One day, a rising Roblox developer, someone who enjoyed creating games and exploring myths, received a strange message. It was from 4N1, asking for help with her Roblox game called 4N1's Place. This immediately confused the developer. Their chat settings were set to friends only, and they had never added 4N1. They asked if she was one of their sister's friends, but 4N1 denied it and urged them to join her game. When the developer ignored her, 4N1 began to spam messages. This immediately confused the developer. Their chat settings were set to friends only, and they had never added 4N1. They asked if she was one of their sister's friends, but 4N1 denied it and urged them to join her game. When the developer ignored her, 4N1 began to spam messages.
Join my game. Please come. Join now.
Eventually, the developer gave in and joined 4N1's Place. To their surprise, 4N1 was cheerful and excited to see them. She talked about her love for cookies and cats. Everything seemed innocent. After about 10 minutes, she said her mother told her to go to bed and she logged off. But the next week, things became unsettling. But the 4N1 messaged the developer again, asking them to join the game. They did, but this time, something felt off. 4N1's avatar had a face, and she used the same sad expression in her messages. She kept her happy tone, but her questions became disturbing.
Where do you live? Have you ever eaten a raw dog? Do you want to touch rusty nails?
She told the developer they couldn't leave the game unless they answered her questions. Eventually, the developer left and blocked her, but 2 days later, she messaged them anyway. This time, her messages were furious.
You cheated. You ignored me. You didn't answer my questions.
Then she sent something even more disturbing.
I'm about to die.
When the developer tried to play another Roblox game, they were suddenly teleported into 4N1's Place, even though they never clicked it. 4N1 confronted them angrily, asking why they disrespected her. But after the developer reassured her, she calmed down. Still, the developer didn't want to see her again, but once more, they were forced into her game. This time, 4N1 had blood across her face and the dogs in her yard were missing. Her cheerful tone was gone. She spoke quietly about what she liked, as if she was fading away. Finally, she said,
It's hot in here.
Suddenly, her house started burning, and inside the flames stood a black figure with a smile. Chapter 3, History of 4N1. So where did this myth actually come from? 4N1 was created on Roblox on December 15, 2016 by the user Hershey Layton. On the same day, the creepypasta story was uploaded to the Roblox Creepypasta Wiki. But the myth truly exploded on February 4, 2019, when the YouTuber Real Roses Are Red uploaded a video about 4N1. This video sparked her entire 4N1 series, which pushed the myth into popular Roblox culture. Let me show you one of his video of 4N1.
My friend and I are playing a sword fighting game. We were just having fun. but I got an error after some time that I could not fix at all. The next day I opened Roblox and I noticed that I received a message, so I expected it to be from my friend. When I went to check the message, I saw that the message was from my friend, but got another one from someone else. I saw that the subject was creepy, and so is the message itself. The text was messed up and some were upside down. I joined my friend and realized that the error is gone, so I told him about everything and he replied, "Was his name Immortality?" I asked him how did he know him, so he said that he received that message too, but the subject said that he was next. My friend told me he wanted to message him to scare him out, but when he sent the message, he instantly received the message, and he told me that it said,
"This is just the beginning."
And the message itself said exactly what he told me in game. So me and my friend thought of investigating Immortality's account, and we saw that his friends looked similar to him. Also, his bio was messed up. So I thought of joining his place and saw that it was the default place, but the sky was turning day to night super fast, so I left. I told my friend to join his place, but when he did, he saw Immortality appear right in front of him, staring at him with this creepy smile. Can't you see how much a smile can hide? Immortality continued staring at him, so my friend said to leave us alone. Immortality only said, and my friend left right away. So you could tell by now that my friend is the victim most likely. After some time, I investigated some of his friends, and I noticed that his friends list are more like finished victims lists, so I knew that my friend will end up in his friends list, but I could not let that happen. One day later, me and my friend decided to block him to get rid of him, but he uses his finished victims account to haunt us more and more. At this time, we thought of making messages friends only. He kept spamming our group's wall with creepy messages and our places too. After that, he now targets our friends so he can continue haunting us. 1% of players got messaged by Immortality. You could be next. Who knows? So it is now 2017 and we are happy about that. Families celebrating, having parties, and of course having fun. So my friend in Roblox asked me if I wanted to play with him, and I simply answered, sure, and joined his game. Played Build a Hideout and Sword Fight, and some RP games. After that, I told my friend, hey, remember Immortality? And he answered, yeah, and we thought of checking his profile since it's been long, and we noticed that he has a new place now. Interesting. So we hop in and check the place, and it's a black box, and we see Immortality's back, and when we approach him, we go back to our spawn point, but after being teleported many times, Immortality looks at us instead for once and goes back to before. So my friend went AFK, and I walked forward to Immortality and got teleported back. But my friend is gone? So I kept walking, and then I saw my friend again, which got me thinking, are we just in an infinite loop? So I tried to do my favorite glitch, which is to glitch the camera outside using mouse lock, and guess what? I did find something outside, a head with a dialogue. So I tried to get out by jumping and walking at the same time, until suddenly I flipped one of the boxes and got out. And my friend, of course, got back and got out with me. So we interact with the head, and the dialogue says the following.
Eternal.
Player.
You will see who the real monster is.
So we also noticed something so big that it's very noticeable, a colossal-sized Immortality with red glowing eyes, and his evil smile, also the creepy sky. So after that I got shut down for some reason, but my friend did not get shut down, and I couldn't join his game. My friend saw the real Immortality, and right when he saw his eyes, my friend's game lagged so hard the game started to not respond. After the lag, he saw his game shut down, so we are obviously not welcome to his place at all. So after that, we decided to leave him and his place alone forever, for real.
Immortality, the monster who will take every single account from us.
I logged on to Roblox sometime in December to play some games, build some models, and chat with my friends. Seeing that one of my good friends was online, I opened my chat and invited her to a party. She then told me that she had to leave to do some shopping. Per the usual, she was always busy. Shortly after that, I got a notification from a user called 4NN1.
Hi, I saw your place and I think you are very good at building. I think we should be friends. We can hang out in my place that will become famous one day if you help me.
Honestly, I would have ignored it under normal circumstances. This girl's probably 10 years old, at most, trying to become popular and have a lot of cool friends. However, I had been invited to this party despite never seeing this user before. I've set my chat privileges to friends only, and she's not on my friends list. I double checked all these multiple times. No, my followers weren't allowed to chat with me. No, users I follow weren't allowed to chat with me. Even if they could, she wasn't following me. I wasn't following her. Of course, it could easily be a glitch. After all, I do remember sending random party requests to users I didn't know just for kicks. I chatted back at her. Thanks for the compliments, but who is this? Are you one of Delora's little friends? A few seconds passed and she replied,
I do not know a Delora, sorry, but please come to my place.
So it wasn't some playmate of my sister's. I decided to leave it at that and go play some different games. Only a few minutes later, Annie messaged me again.
I said come to my place.
I ignored it, continued to play games. I didn't need to get involved with some first grader needy for attention. She continued to message me. I stopped reading them pretty quickly, but she kept messaging me. The constant string of notification beeps grew irritating, so I muted my browser. Eventually, I left my game. Annie had stopped messaging me, and so I closed my chat window. Mistake. She picked up her pace right away, and despite closing the chat box, it kept popping up again. In the end, I decided that I'd join her game, even if only to make her shut up. That may have also been a mistake. I joined the game, which was simply titled Annie's Place. The description was the default as well. The place itself was the generic starter place, with everything colored a bright shade of pink, with free models of flowers, cats, and dogs. Annie was already in the game, waiting for my arrival. Upon seeing me, she typed several messages, overly excited that I was in her game.
OMG, 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 OMG. Welcome.
After about 10 minutes, she informed me that her mother has told her it was time for bed. She then said her goodbyes and left the game. I followed suit. Only being the evening for me, I opened up Roblox Studio and worked on various models before eventually turning in early. Annie didn't message me for the rest of the week, allowing me some precious time to forget about her. In fact, when she messaged me again, it took me a little while to realize it was her. Annie asked me to come play with her again. I gladly obliged, knowing that I'd avoid major annoyances. However, her message bothered me. She had been replacing her usual smileys with frownies, and even her avatar's face didn't look too good either. However, other than those two rather jarring things, she kept her upbeat attitude. It wasn't any of my business. That over some rude kid at school or something. Annie simply chatted at me while I was in her place. I was multitasking, playing phone games and not really paying attention to Annie. However, I put my phone down once she started asking some rather disturbing questions.
Do you ever want to touch rusty nails? Have you ever eaten a raw dog? Where do you live?
I patiently told her to stop asking these questions, as they made me uncomfortable. She didn't. She just kept asking the same questions, telling me that I couldn't leave until I answered them. At this point, I have had enough and left the game. I blocked Annie and didn't hear from her again. That's what was supposed to happen. Only 2 days later, she sent me several angry and upset messages, with the disturbing questions from before mixed in. She wanted me to come back to her game because I had cheated by not answering her questions. She tried everything from guilt tripping to insulting me and even to serious claims of how she only had so many days left to live. I continued to ignore it, muting my browser and playing a different game. I joined a game of Death Run to pass the time, but was instead redirected to Annie's place. Instead of the lovely island lobby of Death Run, I was in the all too familiar ugly pink cabin. Annie wasn't happy to see me, despite getting her way. She asked me why I hated her, why I kept leaving, and why I was so mean. I politely told her to calm down. She did, but continued to stay somber and upset. After that, I really hoped that I'd never have to see her again. But of course, I was dragged into playing with this maniac of a girl again. Her avatar's appearance had changed again. There was a streak of red across her face, and the dogs in her yard had disappeared. This time, Annie didn't yell at me or ask any disturbing questions. She chatted with me about the things she liked again, but without her usual pep. After a while, Annie rather suddenly said this: "It's hot in here." She left the game immediately after. Her pink house set ablaze and the sky grew dark. My morbid curiosity led me into the burning house. Inside was a dark, burning figure with a grotesque smile. I left the game and logged off of Roblox. I felt sick to my stomach. If this was a prank by some exploiter, it was a downright disgusting one. I stayed off of Roblox for a few weeks, and when I came back, I was somewhat relieved to see that she hadn't contacted me. I never saw her again. Which one was the creepiest one for you guys? Let me know in the comments below. And if you guys have any creepy stories to tell me, comment them down below and I will read them out. Alrighty, that is all for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, and make sure to hit the bell if you haven't already. But yeah, that is all. Peace out.
In April 2019, the creator of 4NN1 released a Google document announcing the retirement of the myth and thanking the community. But the myth didn't end there. In mid-2021, the hashtag #4NN1 blew up on TikTok, reaching 46.1 million views, making it the most viewed Roblox myth hashtag on the platform. By late August 2022, 4NN1 became the most visited myth on Roblox, surpassing Chuck Lloyd. Her influence still continues today. Chapter 4 Appearance. 4NN1's appearance is simple but iconic. Her avatar wears straight blonde hair, jade necklace with shell pendant, teal shirt, beautiful U jeans. Her body is fully colored gray, and she uses the roundy head. This simple style, combined with her sad face, makes her stand out in the world of myths. Chapter 5 4NN1's Game. 4NN1's Place. 4NN1's Place is her only Roblox game and the most visited myth game ever. The map is the basic Roblox starter map, but everything is colored pink. Outside the home are a few flowers and dogs. The game has almost no functions. But when 4NN1 herself is in the game, she can trigger a terrifying event. The entire house burns. This burning scene is what many players remember most. Chapter 6 Theories. There are several theories about 4NN1's story. Here are the most common ones. Theory 1. 4NN1's father is dead. The main reason for this theory is the complete absence of a father figure in her story. Theory 2. Her father gave her the dog. Since her mother was cruel, people believe her father may have been the one who gave her the dog she loved. These theories try to fill in the missing pieces of her life. 4NN1 is more than just a Roblox myth. She represents one of the first major creepypastas to spread across different platforms: Roblox, YouTube, TikTok, and she continues to be shared years after her creation. Whether you believe she's a ghost, a story, or simply a creative project, her myth has left a deep mark on the Roblox community. Thank you for watching this full breakdown of the 4NN1 myth. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing for more Roblox myths and stories. Have a great day ahead!